Ah, wonderful. I assure you, you won't regret this decision. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go attend to some business in the north with a mutual friend of ours. I'll send your regards. Alright, cut communications? Good. Get us the hell out of here now. Ideally before the hegemony gets all pissy. Think it went well, though. Think it all went well. Anyway. Hello, Professor Bright here. And we've just finished negotiations with Diable Avionics. Left the matter of actually making the announcement in their hands because, well, they have access to many more of our little FTL communicating relays than I do. In fact, they actually have one, so, you know, it helps. Oh. Blackrock seems to be attacking the Imperium as well. Good on them, but no. I've decided it's time to open another front in this war we're waging. You see, there is this faction, the Syndrian Diktat. It's a military dictatorship, and while they are welcoming to me, I am not a fan of them. They just know me for purging pirates, whereas I know them for other things. And I don't really trust them with this forward operations base. Used to be Diable Avionics station, so I'm kind of wondering what sort of tech they might have left behind. Which is part of the reason we're going to be taking it from them. Other part, of course, again, don't like the Syndrian Diktat, and hello. Tritachion's trying to manipulate my followers. We'll have to deal with them at some point. But that will be for later. Let's head on up. Ideally not into one of these storms, but... there we go. And if we could just negotiate... There we go. Oh, hello. Some pirates. Scare them away. Ah! Finally decided to make the announcement. Now, pause command functions, I actually want to watch this real quick while we wait for the pirate enforcers to attack us. Hello, this is Professor John Bright, broadcasting to all planets of the sector. You've no doubt heard of my campaign against the pirates, of those who follow me and the nascent nation we've been forming. It is my great pleasure to formally announce the founding of the Bright Technocracy. We shall be a nation where your place in society is not determined by accident of birth, nor wealth, nor glorified popularity contest, but by your own merits. We offer to all people within our territory a chance to rise, a helping hand should they fall, and the promise of safety backed by martial supremacy. These are chaotic times. Dictators and cults are on the rise, and corporations have expanded far beyond their original purpose. It is my sincerest hope that other nations and corporate states will join me in treating this diseased state, as Diable Avionics already has. But with or without them, I promise to liberate the oppressed and bring sanity back to this sector, for the bright future that we all deserve. Still wonder about that name, actually. I mean, the Bright Technocracy, it sounds a bit egotistical, doesn't it? I don't know, followers might not be the best sounding board for that idea. Speech might have been a bit too melodramatic as well, but I suppose nation creation does require a certain gravitas. And anyway, it's too late to worry about that now. Resume, and there we go. You're slightly quicker than I expected, and oh my, this is quite the fleet you got here. A lot of fighters, going to be very upsetting. And with 3 carriers, unless I'm much mistaken, yes. 3 carriers. Well. This'll be fun. Still, we are more than capable of dealing with this. That should be fine. Rearrange things on the Vigilance. Hopefully it'll be a decent support frigate. Hopefully. In the meantime, though, I think you are going to do me a favor and stay with me. And so will you. And if you could escort the carrier, I would appreciate it. Thank you. Now, let's go say hi. Where are they? They should have tons of fighters swarming us by now. Ah, there we are. There we go. That looks a bit more like what I expected. Giant wall of fighters. Now, where is your carrier? My god, she worries me. But she'll be fine, as she always is. Hopefully. Oh my. There we go. Yeah, it turns out you guys can't deal with the main guns of an actual cruiser. Funny that. Alright. So that's the first wave done. Let's finish what we started. There we go. Oh, hello, friend. I would have words, but I suppose that will have to wait. Unfortunate how that works out. Overload them with missiles. Did not actually overload them, which is disappointing, but ah well. It happens. That should take them out. Good. Okay. Can't afford to use the shields right now. Come on. It would be great if we had just a little more firepower here. No, neither of these conditions is good. Come on, Boyle. There we go. Do us a favor, I know it's a bit cowardly, but... Let's see, send the vigilance. Let's see here. Have you retreat. Don't want to be losing that if we can avoid it. Oh. What was that? Nobody else heard that? Sounded threatening. In any case. Onward to elsewhere. Where is... There we are. Why don't you do me a favor, go after that one. While you... Sorry, go after the Chengdu. We can probably get it in this little bit of combat, but just in case. Would love to have the support of more ships. Although, apparently not really required. Huh, I should really look into what kind of hull that is. I mean, it's Tiandong technology. It's just a modification of standard sector tech. But, something to look at for later. Anyway, hi, yes, I see you harassing me. I'm very upset by it, actually. Gotta say, not a fan of harassment. Let's just hide over here real quick. And yes, that's adorable. Very good. Now, on to dealing with the bigger enemies. Oh dear. Don't know why I'm so worried. They shouldn't have anything big enough to take us out at this point. There'll be some fighters, but good. We're already outstripping their ability to replace the fighters. And that is that. Now we just take out the carrier. And then my boys can relax. Maybe do a little bit of celebrating. Mind you, it was all pre-recorded of that speech, but still. Some of them might not have heard it. I'm sure some of the crew haven't, at the very least. Okay, good. Let's just vent, just as a precaution, really. No real need for it, but, well, one does worry. And launch some missiles. Didn't quite kill it. How unfortunate. But there we go. I don't know that there is anybody else. At least not a worthwhile target. Although... No. Surprised that's a carrier, but no. We're not going to bother with that one. I mean, here's the thing, it is, or at least very much looked like... Oh, hello. No. Looked like Blackrock Driveyards tech, although I suppose I could have been mistaken. Oh, there you are. Nope, I was right. Anyway, harass the retreat. But let him go. Oh. I mean, I could go for another Heron. You know what? Just in case. Send in the Marines. Heavy losses, but still. That might have a place in our little fleet. But more importantly, we are now officially a nation unto our own. How did everybody react? Not that well. Not entirely surprising, but, still. Let's head over to Hybrasil. Just to get a bit of a reaction from the ground level. I know what the diplomats are saying, and I can guess what the propaganda is saying, but what do the people say? That is, after all, the more important of the thing. Oh, hello. Wasn't aware the pirates had a base in this system. I'll be glad to fix that, but that's a matter for slightly later. Let's go to the Astropolis. Why not? So, everybody say hi. And there we are, officially a nation unto ourselves. As for next episode, well, I may be starting a war, possibly. But, that's a matter for the future. For now, thank you for your time. Note the like, comment, and subscribe buttons below. Use them responsibly, and I shall see you all soon.